Hello again. Welcome to another episode from Island Uncocked. And you know our slogan, from vine to wine. Today is a special day. Today is one of the best day for wine. One of my favorite wines, one of my favorite grape varieties, and it's Grenache. Grenache is one of my favorite. It is a, to me, it is a chameleon grape. You put it with anything, any blend, it go amazing. But today we're gonna speak on one because today is International Grenache Day, and I just went to one of my supplier. His name is Paul as well from Bacchus Winery, and you can find that winery just a few miles down the road on Friesel Road. And Paul carried this nice wine from this prominent wine maker in the Rhone Valley. So this wine is made from like the northeast of the Rhone Valley, and it's the Paul Jobelet Henné. Paul Jobelet Henné, and from the Rhone, he made a really nice Claus Hermitage as well. But this Parallel 45 is one of his top selling wine. Top selling wine. And trust me, it is one of the smoothest wine that he carried. Next thing, the reason for that is because of blend. So this is the famous Grenache and Shiraz blend from the Rhone Valley. We all know the Rhone Valley is a hot climate. You need that really hot sun, and the sun reflect on the stone store the heat and it push it back, so it reflect the heat on the grape, which help the berries to ripe. Those are very thick skinned grape, so you need that extra heat to ripe, to get it really concentrated. Maturity is what they're looking for in this, so you get a nice juicy, but it get a bit of spice. All right, so we're gonna try to pull out all the steps. As you can see, I did not open the wine as yet, and I know you seeing that we have two other wines on the table. Now, this wine here, we have been waiting to do that review from Hector Wine Company, and that is from upstate New York, the Finger Lake. We're gonna dive into that on a different day. And it's only day before yesterday in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, I found City Wine. I went and I had a visit. It was spectacular. The winery is amazing. I mean, for a small boutique winery, it is beautiful. Okay, so I think it's enough said. I'm gonna pull the cork, and that famous Paul Jobelet Henné Parallel 45. So that's how we do it. We don't twist the bottle, we don't keep the label facing. Keep the label, we're not trying to shake it up on anything. And as you can see, the bottle is a bit sweating because I prefer it a bit chill. It is, I believe, in the Caribbean, wine temperature. Most people would say red wine, the temperature, it should be room temperature. I don't think so in the Caribbean. Well, I know that's not what we're looking for in the Caribbean. The Caribbean is too hot for room temperature. All right, so we need to chill it down a little bit. Okay, when you chill it, you get rid of that burning sensation when you drink, because now get coming down the alcohol. So that burning sensation we'll always get is the alcohol that you're feeling in the wine. So we're trying to get rid of that and make the wine nice and smooth, so you keep it a little bit chill. Okay? Alright. So now we pull the cork from that Paul Jobelet Henné Shiraz and Grenache. As you can see, the cork or the wine stopper, you see that it was stored properly. It was a properly stored wine. There is no drippings. That's one. That means it was stored properly. You see the cork is wet. So yes, it's stored properly. There is no tent on the cork, so most likely this one is good. Next thing is that if you see any streaks coming down, then you know the wine travel at high pressure. So most likely you travel by plane. If you see the cork nice like this, you travel by boat. It's little insight, all right? So it's one of my gadgets. This is an aerator. Aerator. I found that in New York. I have like 3 of them now. So I found this one in New York. So well, why not test it out now?
I'll come get my stuff tomorrow.
Alright. So how does it work? I like to keep the label facing you. So I turn it on the side. Right in there. So what happened? As you can see, there is a small hole at the top. The air gets into that as the wine pour. The wine will come out very slowly as the air gets on the wine, so we do not need to oxidize it for no long period because we already have the aerator. Okay? It's a beautiful gadget. Wonderful. Wonderful. So look at this now. Look at the color in this wine. See that it's nice and clean. It's really nice and clean. So you want to see the intensity on the wine. So clearly you can see this wine. It has a bit of structure to it. You have body to it. Right? So it's a blend between Grenache and Shiraz. So you're definitely looking for a powerful wine. It's not, I would say medium plus in the body. Alright? Medium plus in the body. Because you still can see through. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. That is my type of wine. It's my type of wine. So clearly on the nose, dark ripe fruits. You get a bit of spice. Plum, you know, like when you bite into a nice juicy red plum, get that. You get that. It's from the skin, you get a little bit of the tanginess on the skin, but then on the sweetness in the back, I can get that. Red cherry, dark cherry, beautiful. So a bunch of dark fruits in there. All right. Spice. It's very herbaceous as well. Very herbaceous and spice. One thing, there was one time I did a course, and one of the tutor he said that you get a bit of tomato leaf. As soon as I come home, I go straight to my backyard, so I plant my own stuff, and I smell that tomato. And you could definitely get it. Definitely get that tomato leaf. So, for me, I go around, I smell a lot, I go to the pantry, I smell all the spices. So, I definitely trying to keep the nose, kind of keep the scent, you know, so you know what you're talking about. So, let's give it a taste. A bit of jam as well on that. A bit of jam. Okay, so nice, very complex wine, nice tannin, very jammy, very fruity. You still get a bit of you get the dark fruit, but you're getting a bit of red fruit on the palate as well. So that cherry is right there, that spice, is there. Get a bit of bit of white pepper, um, and even the green bell pepper. You get a bit of tomato, so you get it's very herbaceous, and you get that spice, that peppery as well. You get some nice red fruits and some dark fruits. You get a bit of the jam as well on that. So like cooked fruits, yeah, cooked fruits. You get a bit of, oh my goodness, yeah. Lovely tannin, lovely soft tannin. It's not vigorous. So that wine, I would definitely could do the wild meat, wild game, veal, steak, barbecue. I could get that chattiness and from the grill. Nice barbecue with this. Um, I would not put it with no spicy food because you're gonna just help bring out. You're gonna make if you don't like spicy, you make the spice stronger because it already has spice in the wine and spice in the food. So definitely, I would not put it with spicy food. I love a lot of spice, so I could have it with anything. It's one of my favorite, so I could have it with anything. But definitely, um, a nice steak, medium rare. Yeah, it will go well with that. It will go well with um, even veal, nice soft veal, um, uh, duck, dog breast, beautiful. All right. So with that said, I raise my glass and say Happy Grenache Day, everyone, everyone. The one person. There is a little story. About 10 years ago, I was at my workplace and I met this lady. So it's a guess. I was just doing Michael, going through the flow, making sure everybody's okay, upselling, pushing. Just about in December month. And that guest spent there was with the it was a family of four, husband, wife, and the two kids. Spent 2 weeks with us. And the last day, she said, well, it was 2 days before the last day. She said, Michael, can you spare me a minute? So I stopped and we had a conversation. It was one of a major player, major wine player. Um, it's American, and now she Languedoc, Languedoc and Rhone Valley. So just right up on the top of a hill. I met this lady, and she was amazing. She said, Michael, for 2 weeks we observing you. And you are the one we want to sell our wines in the Caribbean. I never forget that day. I never forget that day. We planned visits to her winery. I mean, it's look amazing. Still looking forward to it. Still looking forward to it because we still keep in touch. But she's very busy, especially around that time of the year. She is super busy, and when it's okay for her, it's get busy for me. So, but we keep in contact, and definitely one of those days, she had the one that introduced me to the Grenache Day, and I think that was about 8 years ago. I was in New York, and she invited me to one of them Grenache Day celebration. I must say thank you for that. I appreciate what you have done, and you make me dig more into Grenache, and here I am today. Just raise a glass with you to say happy Grenache Day. All right, lovely. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps the algorithm. It helps for other people to see this, and you know what we're trying to do. Help the region. Help the region. For us, our people, to start to appreciate the finer things in life. Wines. You know, that's my goal. That's my passion. I just want the rest of my people to start to appreciate the finer things in life. There is more to beers and rum. Rum is great. Rum is amazing. But there is more. Enjoy the finer things. Do not get frightened when you hear about wine. Do not. It's easy. It's easy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beverage. Okay? Cheers, guys. Thank you. And good night.